Throughout its history, Africa has had trade routes that were vital for its economic and cultural development. Some include the Trans-Saharan Trade Route. These trade routes connected West Africa to the Mediterranean and the Middle East. Goods like gold, salt, ivory, and slaves were traded for textiles, horses, and other goods. The trade peaked between the 8th and 17th century. Today, modern transportation and trade agreements have replaced these routes. However, the legacy of these routes is still evident in the cultural and economic ties between North and West Africa. The Indian Ocean Trade Routes. These routes connected East Africa with the Middle East, India, and Southeast Asia. Goods like gold, ivory, and slaves were exchanged for spices, textiles, and other goods. This trade flourished from the 1st century AD to the 19th century. In today's time, these routes have evolved into modern shipping lanes. Ports like Mombasa and Dar es Salaam remain vital for trade in the region. The Nile River Trade. The Nile River was a crucial trade route for ancient Egypt, connecting it to other parts of Africa and the Mediterranean. Goods like gold, grain, and papyrus were traded along this river. This river was important to the Egyptians as it served as the main source of Egypt's wealth and stability at the time. Today, the Nile still plays a significant role in the economies of countries like Egypt and Sudan, though modern infrastructure has transformed how goods are transported. The transatlantic slave trade route. These routes were used to transport enslaved Africans to the Americas from the 16th to the 19th century. This trade had a devastating impact on African society. Today, the legacy of the transatlantic slave trade is still felt in the African diaspora and the socio-economic challenges faced by many African countries. These historic trade routes have shaped Africa's history and cultural landscape, and their cultural influence can still be seen in modern trade practices and cultural connections.